Hey guys, welcome. And we have some more new members who joined this week. So I want to welcome you aboard also. Great to have you here. And what try to do each week is it started as a newsletter, a written newsletter I would email, but so many people started asking me for visual examples of what I was writing about, what I was describing. So now my format has turned to video, as you can see here. And what I try to do each week is just give you a little strategy or a tactic that you can start incorporating right into your life today, and you're going to start to reap benefits of that. And it's all about increasing our quality of life. I really try to focus working with active seniors, and again, giving them these types of interventions that's just going to keep compounding as we get older, and it's going to be so much more meaningful, and we're going to get so much more out of it as we get older too, because we are doing this in a prevention-based mindset. We're trying to prepare as we get older for, getting old is not easy, as they say. There's a lot thrown at us. So we want to do everything we can right now to prepare ourselves so we can enjoy all the great activities that we love doing as we get older. So today I wanted to speak to you about functional exercise or functional strengthening. And you can think of functional, I know we all know what strengthening is, and traditionally, you can think of lifting weights or using TheraBands or kettlebell bells or medicine balls to increase your strength. But what's different with functional strength, functional exercises, is we use our body weight. Our body weight is used as the resistance, and the theory being that we should be able to control our body weight in terms of strength, mobility, stability, balance, coordination. We should be able to control our body in working with all of those types of attributes. And the carryover, of course, is that's where the functional comes from, is that if we can control our body within those types of attributes, that everything we're exposed to on a daily basis, we should be prepared for. Not only prepared for, but we can enhance every activity that, again, is thrown at us. And this again goes back to what I was speaking to earlier. If we have activities that we enjoy thoroughly and we want to keep doing them as we get older, then functional strength is right at the top of the list. We have to be able to move our body to stabilize it and be able to have the strength to move in different planes. And also, maybe even more importantly, is we want to protect our bodies from exercise, from breakdown, from arthritic conditions. And these functional movements, these functional activities that increase our strength will definitely have an impact in that area too. So for instance, say, a lot of people go to the gym and they'll do bench presses, but what's a functional exercise or functional strength that is very similar to that would be a push-up. So you're using your body weight, and when you're in the gym, if you're bench pressing, of course you have the bench to support you, the bar is weighted evenly, so you have a lot more external support. But when you're doing functional strengthening or exercises, again, you have to rely all on your body to stabilize, to balance, to strength. So there's much more incorporated with functional movements, functional exercises. Another example would be like a lot of people squat to put weights, a barbell with weights on it and squat, or use dumbbells and squat. You can simulate with a functional exercise by doing a squat and a jump. So again, I think you can see the difference. Instead of having the external weight on our back, we're using our body weight. But again, we have to incorporate so many more elements when it's a functional activity, because it's not going to be balanced by the bar. We're not going to have a bench to lie on. So there's a lot more stimuli that our body has to adapt to when we're working functionally. So it's really, really interesting. Again, the carryover can be unlimited in regards to what we want to do as we get older. But I wanted to show you one today that this one is pretty challenging too, but I thought I'd give you an example and something you can work on of a great functional exercise. Let me pan down a little bit. So we're going to get down on the floor, and if you are in any pain or have any medical contraindications to exercise, please do not do this. But if you do have a clean bill of health, again, these functional movements can really carry over to what we enjoy in life. So you're going to get down on the floor, and you're going to be in a push-up position. So we're going to be on our hands. We're going to get up on our toes. We're going to keep our upper body, our torso straight. And if you follow through with a push-up, try to keep those elbows pointing. Try not to let your elbows flare out. Try to keep your elbows pointing down towards your hips. Push up. And then when we get to the top of our push-up, see if you can roll on one side. So I have my weight on the outside of my right foot, and of course I have my right arm out to support me. And then see if you can raise the opposite leg and arm. So my left side up, and pause and hold it. And then you come down and you do a push-up and alternate to the other side. Very challenging, but as you can see, I have to have strength, I have to have stability, mobility, coordination, balance, and all these multiple muscle groups have to work together in order to complete a movement like that. So I think you can see the power with these functional types of exercises. Let me try one more here, see if I can get another one for you. So we're in our push-up position. We're going to keep our upper body nice and strict. Elbows point to the hips, down and up. Then we're going to turn to one side. I have all my weight on the outside of my right foot and on my right hand. And then I'm going to try to raise my left arm and left leg up. Very challenging. If that's too much, and it is, it took me quite a long time to practice to be able to do that, but you can even just modify it. If a push-up is difficult for you now, you can do the push-up on the knees, and then when you turn to your side, you can just rest your body on the side instead of elevating it. And now from here, you can just try to push up with your elbow and lift the leg. So instead of extending the arm now, I'm propped up on my elbow. I still have my weight on the outside of my right leg, and I'm just trying to lift my hips now, pushing through my elbow, and then raising my left leg. So just a way again to modify it. And then you can start, of course, working, trying to progress to get to the final point where you're lifting your entire body. But that is a great example, though, of a functional exercise, a functional movement. And again, the example was just to show you how you have to incorporate so many different physical attributes and be able to complete these. But I think they are, again, they're invaluable, not only for what you're going to get out of them physically, but again, as we get older, we want to be able to control and move our bodies so that we can do all those activities that I spoke about earlier that we enjoy. And this is your ticket. Functional movements, functional exercises are really the ticket to get there. So I hope that helps you guys. Try it, keep practicing, and you'll develop, you'll be able to progress towards that. If you would like more examples of functional exercises, just shoot me an email and I would be happy to provide maybe 5 to 10 more that you can start working on. But even if you just do 1 or 2 of these a day, you will still start to notice the benefits of it. And again, this is all in prevention mode. I cannot stress that enough. Prevention. We want to do everything we can now. So as we age, we're going to add life to our years, I always like to say. All right, again, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.